Hello everyone and welcome to Skyrim, but not as you know it. Yes, today we are playing Skyrim in the guise of a bartender. I may have spoiled our adventure there, but today we're not going to be adventuring, we're not going to be out slaying dragons. We are instead going to start a family business, a family franchise, and I thought I'd take you along for the ride. So, without further ado, say hello to N'wah Sera, our new bartender and landlord. He is straight off the boat from Morrowind, and he thought he'd take himself out to Rorikstead to survey the other pubs in the region. I've always liked Rorikstead, I've always thought it would be a good place to set up a pub, but unfortunately I couldn't find a mod to actually set up a pub near Rorikstead. So, and I suppose that would be because there already is a pub by Rorikstead. So, what we're going to do is charge off into the wilderness, find ourselves a pub to found, excuse me, and see where we go from there. We're going to start up a new franchise that will soon, hopefully, become world-renowned. Oh, our stamina is already low, so it may be a long journey there. Luckily, by the power of editing, we can skip out most of the boring bits. Or all of the boring bits, actually. So yes, N'wah Sera. He's a native of Morrowind, he's had a hard life. You can see he's got a few lines on his face there. He's old and grey and tired. And he's not really an adventurer. He's not really in the mind to be an adventurer. He just wants a quiet life, really. And he wants to become rich, like many people, really. It's not a noble well, you know, it's not a noble goal, but it's a common goal. You can't really fault someone for wanting a little extra money on the side. You can see that there is a lot of travellers on the road at the moment. That's because I've installed the interesting NPCs and inconsequential NPCs mods. I do actually have a few mods today playing. That's actually what's going to allow me to start this pub. So, and really, the landscape here is just gorgeous thanks to that. So, I thought that I couldn't be doing this without mods, because really, that's what the Elder Scrolls is about. Well, when you're playing on PC, that's what it's all about. Not that the base game isn't fantastic or anything, but you always want to add your own little twist to things. Oh, sorry everyone. Very crowded road here. So, you know, we're not actually going to be talking to anyone on the road here, because really it would just waste time. And I don't... Oh, there's a man with a sacrificial cow there. Sorry, hang on. Where are we going? We're going to Whiterun. I believe, because I have that kind of talent, that we will find our riches in Whiterun. Who is this guy? Oh shit. He is a fellow traveller running away from the skeevers. Oh dear. But I thought I'd start out on the road from Rorikstead. I started out with the Live Another Life mod, which is fantastic, and I would definitely recommend it. Because, you know, I just thought that starting off in Helgen, getting attacked by Alduin, that's not really N'wah's life, really. That's not how he does things. Lots of deadly wildlife out here. It's not... Oh, God. Shit, we may actually have to fight this thing. So as you can see, N'wah can actually look after himself. Mr. Sera, he's a quiet man. He's a man who likes to keep to himself. But if you push him, he'll slash you in the face, I suppose. He's got his granddad's sword with him. Granddad Sera. Oh, there's an entire war going on around here. So the wilds of Skyrim, they are quite dangerous. There aren't many ways to avoid that, unfortunately. And you know, it's tough times. We've got a civil war on. We don't actually have dragons attacking. I won't activate that. I want this to be a dragon-free experience. And to be honest, I'm not really too keen on the dragons in the base game. But keep that to yourself. And don't tell Bethesda. Or do, because maybe that'll teach him not to put him in the next game. So, yeah, there's a war on. There's creatures out in the wilds. People want to have a good relaxing drink every once in a while. There's slavers, the Thalmor. So really, we should give him something to enjoy. We should give him a nice drink. So I have played an absolute shitload of Skyrim. I have played like many people, I suppose. I'm not unique in saying that I played the hell out of Skyrim. As well as the rest of the Elder Scrolls series. Maybe a few less people have played the rest of the Elder Scrolls series. But most people have played one or two. I've been playing since Morrowind. And so I know the tricks of the trade. I know what goes on around here. I know the typical Dragonborn experience. The old Nordic helmet with the horns. The Vikings really didn't actually wear, but nevertheless it's a fantasy game, so we'll forgive them for that. There's a dragon, a giant attack there. So I've been through the typical experience. I've been through it as a mage, as a thief, as a warrior, and I've got to say that I've gotten a little bored of it. And really, not everyone in Skyrim is a fighter. Most aren't even mages. Most, even the lighter arts, the healing arts, the alteration arts, the mysticism arts, although mysticism isn't actually in this one, even they are pretty rare to the citizens of Skyrim. Most people live in cities, or they live out in the towns and hamlets. We have a lot of farmers out. We have just, regular everyday tradesmen, people struggling through their lives to live and breathe and take in the scenery. And they are the unsung heroes of Skyrim. They didn't ask for this, much like Adam Jensen. And I thought I'd give them one hurrah. One little token of my appreciation to live and breathe through the shoes. That's a bad analogy. To walk in the shoes and breathe through the face of one of those lovely citizens. And so, we have stopped outside our pub. Our Ciderhouse, our cider brewery and pub. So I went with cider because, mead, ale, wine, it's been done. It's been done 1,000 times. So, when you're starting up a new business, you have to try and go for, whatever hole in the market there is. And my hole in the market that I will abuse the heck out of is cider. Made from apples. Delicious, sweet, or tangy, dry, or not. we'll see how our cider gets made and what our particular blend of cider will be. In the shadow of Whiterun, that fantastic city, we will start our new brewing adventure together. And it's going to be a good one.